Are you talking?
Yeah, we're talking here. Okay, the first question that Katie would like to hear is our reaction to the song 1963. And when Katie called us and said she wanted to do a song about us, I guess I was just really surprised. I didn't think, that we'd done anything that great. But I guess we have. We will have been married 57 years in 2 weeks. And it's pretty good because nobody thought we would be married over a year. We were both 18 years old, and we think it was destiny that we met, that there's no other explanation, that I had just been transferred to Buddy's school. I was walking in, and he noticed me, and later in the day I noticed him, and as the song goes, it was magic.
The song really says exactly how we met and our life up to this point, raising the kids, starting out young and all of that. And it's true, I did actually saw her walking into school. She didn't know me and I didn't know her, but when I looked across the street and saw this girl walking in, I go, whoa, and something just hit me, and I can't tell you what it is, but I love the song.
It was her smile. It was the way she walked.
I loved the song, and it matter of fact brought many happy memories back to me, and it also brought a few tears.
Up in the 1960s, it was a wonderful time. I look back on it now, late 50s, early 60s. I don't think there's ever been another era that will compare to it. We weren't into drugs or life was simple. It was a happy time, and I think marrying the person that you belong with made it even more so. I felt that he was my soulmate practically from the first time I saw him. I can't explain it because nobody else believes in soulmates or love at first sight, but we do because we lived it. It was our life. And I have been so happily married for 57 years. And the thing that amazes me the most is I am as crazy about him today as I was the first year we were married, the first year we knew each other. I feel the same way I do today. I'm crazy about him.
60s were a great time. Like she said, everything was much simpler, and back in the day, our early marriage, I was going to school, and we had some lean years. Our first apartment we rented for $36 a month furnished, and we had an old oil stove sitting in the middle of the living room that we heated the place with. At that time I was going to school, and in '63, when Kennedy died, I can tell you exactly where I was. I was sitting in the sub at college with my friend Jim Monroe, and we were studying, and the news come over the TV, and everybody was really shocked.
I was home folding towels when I saw it on our little tiny black and white TV, and I can remember at one time Katie asking me how I felt about, politically about him being assassinated and how sad the whole entire country was. But I can remember telling Katie my first reaction is, oh, poor John. What's going to happen to John with his dad not here? And that's why she's referenced it in this song, John, where is your father gone? And she really has taken our story to an absolute T and spelled it out in this song. Every bit of it's true. She really captured the essence of our love story.
How many years?
Great love story. In 2 weeks it'll be 57 years.
Yay.
I still love this gal.
All right.
What other songs have been meaningful for you on that CD?
Okay. Oh, you're asking me now? Oh. I love this CD, You Again. It just has struck such a chord with me, not just because our song, 1963, was on it, which I think is fabulous. I was telling someone the other day, every time I hear it, it is so catchy and so fun. I really can't get the song out of my mind long after I've listened to it. And I've had so many other people tell me the same thing who have heard it. But the other song that I particularly loved was Easier Than Flying. And the first time I heard it or knew about it was, on this CD. And the day that I heard the song for the first time was the day I had just lost one of my very dearest friends. And it was such an impact. It was as though this song was written for my friend and her husband. And I can remember crying. And for the next 40 times I've heard the song, I cry again because it so touches my heart. And I just feel like all over America, there's people, these couples going through the same thing that my friends did, facing cancer together, courageously, and unable to really have faced it if they didn't have each other and the support the spouse can give you going through this. So I have to say that Easier Than Flying has just touched my heart like nothing else has.